Hello, my name is Robert Tavares with the Riverside County Sheriff's Department Hazardous Device Team, and you're watching Report on Conditions.
This week, we highlight a residential structure fire in the city of Indio, and we stop at the newly remodeled Station 79 and Station 106 for their ribbon-cutting ceremonies.
Engine 1 with report on conditions.
Hi, I'm Tawny Castro, and thanks for tuning in to tonight's Report on Conditions. Let's start today's episode in Beaumont High School, where they showed their students the consequences of drunk driving.
Hi, I'm Brad Fedock, Fire Captain Station 22. We're out here in Beaumont today to do the every 15 minutes. The whole scenario is basically a mock traffic collision with extrication and fatalities. Us as a first due engine company got on scene, gave a report on conditions, got a patient count, and we got to work. For this exercise, we had to do a full extrication. We did roof removal, all 4 door removal, plus we did a dash roll. It's pretty realistic. With the amount of people, the cutting, the noise, everything going on, we try to get it as realistically as we can. Don't drink and drive. Drunk driving is a very serious thing. If we can prevent any drunk driving, this is worth it.
Did you know that the lush green annual grass growing in your yard could be putting your home at risk for wildfire damage? With the recent increase in rainfall, seasonal grasses are growing quickly, and when they dry out, they become fuel for wildfires. Don't wait until it's too late to protect your home. Visit rvcfire.org for information on how to create defensible space and reduce the risk of wildfire damage.
Last week, from April 22nd through April 28th, the department responded to a total of 3,755 calls for service. This included 2,849 medical emergencies and 107 fire-related calls. Here are a few highlighted incidents from last week. On Monday, April 22nd, firefighters were dispatched to reports of vehicles on fire near the intersection of Craig Avenue and Watson Road in Homeland. The first on-scene engine company officer confirmed 5 RVs and 2 40-yard dumpsters well involved in fire. Additional resources were requested to help mitigate the incident. Firefighters were on scene for a total of 2 hours extinguishing the flames. On Monday, April 22nd and Wednesday, April 24th, firefighters were called to the 8500 block of Hillman Avenue in Eastvale for 2 separate commercial structure fires. On both occasions, the first arriving engine company officer reported an abandoned pole barn well involved in fire. During the firefighters' second visit to the property, they discovered and rescued an owl from the burning barn. Riverside County's Department of Animal Services was called to ensure the owl was well taken care of. Due to the structural integrity of the barns, Eastvale's Building and Safety Team was notified to inspect the structures. Just after midnight on Saturday, April 27th, dispatchers received reports of a residential structure fire at the 83,000 block of South Bay Drive in Indio. The first on-scene engine company officer reported a possible fire in the wall with extension into the attic. Because of the high winds, the fire rapidly expanded throughout the attic space, prompting a second alarm response. Fire personnel worked quickly to salvage a significant amount of private belongings from the home. Fortunately, there were no injuries reported, and Indio's Building and Safety Division were notified to evaluate the structure.
My name is Bill Weiser. I'm the fire chief for Riverside County Fire Department and the CAL FIRE Riverside Unit. We're here at Station 79 Coachella to do a ribbon cutting on a fantastic remodel. This remodel incorporates 4,000 additional square feet to the station, separate living quarters, 2 additional bathrooms for a total of 3, a much bigger kitchen, a gym. It's terrific.
This is we're celebrating a remodel, but I want you to understand that this is almost a new construction, because if you look at the construction that we did here, we took it to the studs.
The city is very committed to the investment of these types of amenities, because we know how important they are for our city, for our surrounding communities, and so we take it very seriously.
This type of renovation is going to increase the quality of service that the Fire Station 79 is going to be able to provide. It's also a safe facility for fire crews to be able to work in and live in.
because we all need services, and I'm looking forward to how the CAL FIRE is able to utilize this space to really provide those services to our residents and being able to have that quick access now that, you know, we have this beautiful renovated building, and hopefully you get to tour it. And I'm looking forward to what comes next here in the city of Coachella.
And it's important that we have this amazing and beautiful space because we know that many of your kids that are in high school today or in college have the opportunity to work here at one day or an office like this. And so we're very proud that now Coachella might be a place where firefighters want to, you know, more firefighters want to come and work because of the amazing facility that we have here present for anyone available.
I often talk about a fire station being more of a firehouse. They sleep here. They live here for 72 hours a week, each one of them, 3 days straight, where they get together, they laugh, sometimes they cry. They respond 24 hours a day to this community out of this fire station. Often people, we think of our elected officials as talking the talk, but this City Council, I hope you all stand for us, this City Council walks the walk.
This is the new fire station 106 that's on the west side of the city of Beaumont. This fire station itself is a little over 10,000 square feet. The station will open up with 9 personnel and with a fire engine. The fire station has the newest amenities. The city did ask if we can incorporate an office for PD, so PD can have officers who can do work out here on the west side of the city. I'm very excited to open a station. This one being the division chief, also being the city that I live in. I remember this station being talked about when I was a firefighter at Station 66 back in the early 2000s. So for me, it helps our personnel a little bit of relief taken off of Station 66 and Station 22. It's going to help us decrease our response times on the west side. I'm very proud and thankful that the City Council approved this and also approved the modifications.
Not only taking care of our citizens, we're taking care of our firefighters who take care of us. The City of Beaumont had been planning for a new fire station since 1992 and has been part of our capital improvement plan since then. And there's been new development over the years that helps raise the funds to pay for this fire station, and it was all from new development with sources from residential, commercial, and industrial to help pay for that. No loans were taken out and no existing citizens had to pay for this new fire station.
It's taken a long time to not only acquire the land, but go through the dips and highs of the economy. The city has already purchased a truck company that's being built right now.
Just to the south of the new fire station is where we have a lot of large tilt-up construction, more than 4-story buildings. So the completion of that date right now is August 2025, and then we'll bump our staffing up to 12 personnel.
This station is just another example of the dedication of the City of Beaumont to public safety, and it's really exciting to finally see it built. This station is going to serve the public for decades.
That's it for this week's Report on Conditions. Follow your firefighters in action on our social media at CAL FIRE RRU and stay up to date on incidents happening countywide. If you caught any great footage of our firefighters at work or out in the community, send them to us at rrupio@fire.ca.gov. On behalf of your Public Affairs and Community Education Bureau, I'm Tawny Castro. Thanks for watching.